Aquarius, welcome to your weekly forecast for November 11th through the 17th. We're going to see what's happening with this deck here for the week ahead, and then we're going to pick a spirit message for you from that deck there. We're going to actually have a nice little nature message from the trees for your weekly message, but we're going to see what's happening in the week ahead for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We do have a very powerful full moon happening in Taurus that, combined with the recent Mercury retrograde energies, is going to be bringing about permanent changes. So let's see what some of those might be for our Aquarius friends. Here is your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And as always, my darlings, if you like the cards I'm using, I always have a link in the description so that you can check them out for yourselves. All right. Your Monday, Tuesday is the Fairy Wind, okay? This is a major arcana card. I'll zoom in a little bit closer here. And just like that, you get a better look at it. So the Fairy Wind, this is card number 7. This is major arcana. Major arcana cards come up when we're dealing with a situation that has to do with our life path. It's a significant change that's coming in, something that we came here to learn, something that we came here to accomplish. And the 7th major arcana card, you may know it as the Chariot. It's very fast-moving energy. And the Chariot, for me, has the message of picking a direction, okay? Picking a direction. And Aquarius, this is coming in for you as a really big message, because Spirit is telling me right now to tell you that a lot of you Aquariuses have been in this really beautiful energy of surrender, where you've been really open-minded, that, you know what, whatever the universe has in store for me, whatever, Spirit wants, whatever is to be will be, and you've been in a really beautiful place of faith in that way. But the energies coming in right now are very intense and therefore manifesting. And your angels and guides want to get to work, right? And they're just standing around you with their little chins on their hand, like just waiting for you to make a decision so that they can help you begin to make it happen. They want you to choose a direction. They want you to get focused. Some of you are frustrated because you feel like you haven't been able to manifest, but you may be trying to manifest too many things at once. You may have too many irons in the fire, okay? And you're going to have to pick, and you're going to have to get focused here. So the energy that I'm feeling with the Fairy Wind, like the changes that are coming in, is picking a direction. Like the wind is coming in, right? But you do have control over the way that you're moving your wings, right? You can use that wind, you can use that energy to your advantage by maneuvering through it, by picking a direction, by steering yourself. And that's what the universe is asking you to do. It's time for you to start steering. It's beautiful that you've been in surrender. It's beautiful that you've been open to, having an open mind and whatever will be. But this is the time for you to decide and choose, because this Mercury retrograde energy combined with the Taurus full moon that we're having is bringing about permanent changes for people in their personal life, in their home life, in their relationships. I know it's weird to hear that a Mercury retrograde can bring about permanent change. I am not an astrologer. I can't break up to you or break down for you how that exactly is going to happen. But if you watch or if you follow any of the astrologers, there's a common theme right now about big permanent changes coming in. I personally really like Pam Gregory. I like Monty Farber. There's a few that I kind of follow. And so from my understanding is that there's going to be a lot of changes. And it's up to you to pick a direction, right? So you're taking advantage of this intense energy that's coming in. Okay? Your next card here is the Wise Woman. Do you know who this is? It's Major Arcana number 2. Who knows who Major Arcana number 2 is? Wow, you guys have 2 Major Arcana cards coming in back to back. This is the High Priestess. So this is a week of big decisions, my dear. Okay? Major Arcana cards don't necessarily just come in willy-nilly here, but you've got them coming in back to back. So this is letting us know, Aquarius, that a lot of you are really, really, really being connected to the moon energy. The High Priestess is also associated with the moon. So the fact that it's coming up, you know, the day of the full moon or around the full moon is letting us know that a lot of you, even if you're not sensitive to moon energy, you're going to be feeling this one. And a lot of you are going to be feeling it by way of your psychic ability becoming stronger, your intuition becoming stronger. Some of you may even like meditate and feel some kind of kundalini thing happening, or you're just feeling your chakras opening up and aligning. And it's a really cool feeling. It's a really cool feeling when your chakras open up. I know I've had times when I've meditated and I've been like doing my clearing, and you know, the first time I ever felt chakras opening up or become unblocked, like I just got shivers. I just got tingles that ran through me. It was a very exhilarating feeling. And some of you are going to have a really cool experience like this. If you don't let it discourage you, my dears. It will happen when it's time to happen, or you will feel your exhilaration in a different way. It might not be exactly like my experience, but you will feel it in a different way. High Priestess is letting us know that you're also going to be very magnetic. People are going to be seeking you out for your wisdom, for your energy, to be close to you. And so you're just going to know what to do. There's going to be no more second guessing. Aquarius, some of you have been on the fence for a long time, unsure about which way to go. And Spirit told you Monday, Tuesday, make a choice, make a decision. By Wednesday, Thursday, you have this inner knowing of what that decision is. So it seems like you're deciding. But this is a week of big decisions. We can be sure of that, my dears. Okay, it looks like she's even doing something here in this picture where she may be casting. I don't know if she's like reading the feathers, or if she's like, kind of like how people throw runes and then they'll read where the runes landed. So maybe some of you are even like connecting with the way that you're reading. Maybe some of you are getting more connected with runes or tarot or crystals or some other form of divination, or just having an inner knowing. I feel, Aquarius, there's an energy here where you're sitting down with your intuition and you're preparing a plan of action. I feel like you're sitting down and you're planning out, you're plotting out your next few steps of what you're going to be doing. And some of you may be plotting out a move or a career change. Some of you are plotting out some changes that you're making in terms of spirituality and your spiritual growth. But I'm almost getting like this visual of like a general who like rolls open this map on the table and starts like positioning the little pieces. Like, okay, we're going to come in from here and then we're going to go in from there. Like, you're making your action plan and you're using your intuition to do this. Your intuition is guiding you as to what may be coming up and how you're going to prepare for that, how you're going to be able to overcome that when it comes, so that you don't have these surprises and you can just keep rolling and just keep going. I really feel, Aquarius, that a lot of you are feeling closer to this higher power, closer in this connection than ever before. Okay, so next we have coming up for you our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh my, I don't believe this, you guys. I do not believe this. Another major arcana card. You have the white, what is the white heart? Okay, the white heart. So I guess this is maybe the name of this reindeer here. And so this is card number 0. Who knows what card number 0 is? It's traditionally known as the Fool. You are making a decision and you are going for it. The thing about the Fool is your decision is going to seem really left field for a lot of people. They're going to be like, what in the heck? Where did this come from? You know, kind of like when I, quit being a paralegal and started getting into tarot and started getting into energy healing and left a very religious upbringing. People were like, oh my goodness, we think she's lost her mind. Like it came out of nowhere for them. But it was a long time brewing, and it was just something that Spirit kept saying, it's time, it's time, it's time. And Aquarius, a lot of you have been having that nudge. Maybe it's not about spirituality for all of you. Maybe it's not about tarot for all of you. Maybe it's about a career change. Maybe it's about a move. Maybe it's about some changes you're making in your personal life or on your path. But you've been having this nudge for a while. And finally, you're making the decision to do it. You're in touch with your intuition. you're feeling the guidance that's coming in, and you're taking those steps, you're taking the guidance, and people may be looking at you like Aquarius, like, where is this coming from? And I keep hearing people saying, that's not you. Aquarius, that's not you. That's so not you. Like, people are telling you, like, what's you and what isn't you. But you feel very called. You're like, I feel called to do this. So you're going in this direction. The Fool is very much, or the White Heart is very much about taking a leap of faith. Like, kind of just going in the path of where you're naturally feeling called and being ready for the journey. So this has another really big message for you guys. Some of you, even though your intuition is coming in about guidance and what to prepare for, you might not be 100% sure of where you're going to land. Sometimes Spirit doesn't show you that because it's so big, even though it's a good thing. It's so big that if you knew where it was going to go, you'd say, no, 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 no. That's too much for me. No thanks. Right? So sometimes, even if you're the most intuitive person in the world, sometimes you don't get the full story. And that's the thing about the White Heart or the Fool. It's like you're taking a leap of faith. Sometimes you don't get to know exactly how it's going to end, but you do feel called and you do know you're being called in this direction. And so that's what's happening with a lot of you Aquarius this week. I would encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign video because some weeks those may resonate with you more or they may add a little extra information. We're going to go ahead and see what's coming up for you with this deck here. We're going to pull a tree message for you, a nature message for you here. So let's see what's going on for our Aquarius friends with our nature message, our tree message. And you have, my darlings, the Coast Redwood. I love the redwoods. They're so ancient. They're so majestic. They're so timeless. They are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And as always, I encourage you to take a moment here and really, really try to focus on what is jumping out at you. The colors, the pictures. Like, what is it saying to you? Take a personal message from that way. Okay? So this is going to be a message that's coming in for you. It says, let me show you how to be resilient while remaining connected to both heaven and earth. What did I say? I said, Aquarius. I said you guys are connecting with that intuition. You're connecting with the higher self. You're receiving that message on how to maneuver through your life. And so this is telling you, my dears, that you guys are going to have that connection to heaven. You're going to have that connection to the higher realms while you're here on earth, while you're in your physical body, right? And this is a symbol of that, right? That infinite energy that's flowing through you, the ancient wisdom that's flowing through you, okay? So these redwoods are beautiful. And they're even considered to be, like in the Native American culture, their bark is considered to be very purifying, to purify the blood, and to really be very, very healing. Now, I'm not recommending for you all to go and like try to get redwood bark. But maybe cinnamon might be good for some of you because cinnamon is tree bark or it's from the cinnamon tree. So maybe like if you're not allergic, that might be a good thing for you to incorporate this week, or just to be in the trees or to connect with tree energy, weather permitting, time permitting, if it's safe, if there's trees within a safe enough distance for you. It may be a good idea for you to connect with that kind of energy. Okay, or maybe eat things that come from trees, right? If you're able to pick up some apples or something, or oranges, or just something that comes from a tree, right? Lemon or lime, pears, figs, you know? So I just really feel like you guys are connecting with that energy, right? You're connecting with that antenna, like the antenna of the higher power, of the connection, and it's that energy just flowing through you. I really suggest, guys, that you do watch the November love readings that's on the channel. I do have a link in the description of the video because it's channeled information. I typically don't channel on YouTube, but Spirit told me to channel for the November love readings because the shifts in the energies were going to be so big. So I stepped out of the way and I let Spirit speak. You will hear my voice on the video, but it's not me. It's Spirit speaking to you. So even if you're not like super into love right now, it's messages from Spirit. I'm sure you'll find things that you can apply even if you're not concerned with love life. And I think it's going to be a good idea for you, Aquarius, because so many of you are beginning to connect with Spirit. And you're reaching a very high level of connection. At least it's being confirmed here with this card that came up for you. If you would like a private reading, please click on the Calendly link in the description. You can click there. And my darlings, my wonderful, wonderful Aquarius darlings, I am going to do a channeled message for the full moon that we're going to have. I might post it on the 11th or 12th, but if you haven't already subscribed and hit notification, go ahead and do so, and you'll get a notice when that video is up. And I'm going to channel messages for you from the universe or from the angels and guides about the full moon that's happening and the shifts that we're going to be going through. So stay tuned for that as well. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'm wishing you a fabulous week, my dears.